Welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to build a vertical lift to hold my pit bikes. I have 4 of them right now, and as much fun as they are, they're in the way a lot. So I've got an idea for a lift, and I'm hoping that it works. So the idea here is I'm gonna mount a piece of unistrut on a piece of tube right here. I'm gonna weld it together. I hope that I can use these rollers that I got off Amazon. These things were pretty cheap. I'm hoping that basically I can build a little table that is mounted on a roller skate, more or less, and I'm gonna use a winch to pull it up the unistrut. Bear with me as I build it. I'll kind of explain a little bit more. I struggle with explaining stuff like this. It just is in my head. I have no blueprints, I have no anything. It's just an idea that I kind of came up with, and hopefully it works. I have no idea if it will. We'll see. So one of the first things I need to do is make up these lifting brackets here because I need it to lift up the unistrut like this. I'm gonna go ahead and weld all of these onto these wheels that I've got. So I got the vertical piece mounted. I haven't mounted the winch up or anything yet. I went ahead and threw a little bit of rattle can on there just so it could kind of start to dry, and I'll have the majority of it painted. Which brings me to the most time consuming part of this project, and it's making these, I don't know, lifting brackets, the skates, the rails. I'm not exactly sure what you wanna call it, but I'll show you what I'm doing with them. So I'm starting out with just a piece of tube that I've cut, went ahead and marked where I'm gonna drill my holes and stuff. But basically I've made these, I don't know, almost like roller skates. Just pretend that this is the piece that's mounted over on the wall. But basically the plan is to have another piece of tube that'll be mounted off of it like this, boom, that the dirt bike will sit on. And it should be able to raise it up with a winch that I'm gonna have mounted all the way at the top. The idea is once this thing goes all the way down to the ground, I wanna be able to pull these pins and then remove this tube so that way the rest of the bikes can come on down and make room for it. If I leave this here, then my next bike will be here, my next one will be here. I won't be able to get the third or fourth bike all the way onto the ground. That's the plan anyway. So I got to thinking I should probably just go ahead and make one up and try it out. So I went ahead and mounted the winch up there. I got a little bit of wiring that I got to do just that way the winch actually works. It doesn't operate on hopes and dreams, unfortunately. The idea is that it will lift the dirt bike up. I will set the dirt bike on here. Maybe I have to put some bolts on it or a ratchet strap or something like that. Pull it up, and then I want to put another one of these little trolleys, one of these little skates that I built underneath it. Hook them together and lift it on up. We'll see how many we can fit, if any, but it's looking so far like it might work. So it took me a minute because I temporarily wired it, and good thing because that winch up there, actually it's now down here, ended up being bad. I use KFI winches on all of my side-by-sides, and this is exactly why. This, I'm not exactly sure what brand that is, doesn't even have a sticker anymore, but earlier this year I took all my winches off my side-by-sides and put all KFIs on, and I've had great luck. I thought that one was good. Obviously it's not. Put another old winch on there, but this one does work. So this is kind of what I was talking about as far as being able to like disconnect. So now that when this bike comes down, I'll be able to actually take this piece off, set it aside, and then these little pieces will collapse. I can even take them out if I wanted to. I cut a little notch here, and that'll allow me to just keep lowering bikes down and keep raising bikes up. So I'm probably gonna end up cutting some boards and mounting them right here, so that way I'll have different ways to tie them down. Let's see if we can get it to, lift it up a little bit. I think it's gonna work, guys. That's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. I'm gonna cut some kind of board though, so that way this will have a nice wider platform, so that way I'm not going to be concerned when it goes all the way to the ceiling. So far, so good though. Now I've got the platform on there. I'm going to go ahead and try it again. I'm also going to just take this off so that way it looks flush and just looks nicer. With that board being on there, it definitely sets a lot better. Probably throw a strap or something around it, but overall, pretty sweet. Just a little ratchet strap on there, safety third, just to be on a little cautious on the first time sending her to the top, and then we'll go from there. And then after that, we're just gonna stack some more dirt bikes in here. Hey, that works pretty dang slick. Now I just get them all stacked in there. We're gonna be in business, baby. Hey guys, so my next step, I'm gonna go ahead and lower this bike down, right? And I'm gonna connect this skate, this trolley, whatever you wanna call it, to the bottom of the other one. So that way the other dirt bike will sit like right here. I'm gonna weld my, my tube on real quick. And, but yeah, that's the idea. So now you guys might see how I'm gonna put multiple bikes on here. It's gonna hold it for me a little more. Now, I'll put this one on. Ta-da, there we go. I'm gonna put the platform on here. We'll put another dirt bike on and we'll just keep loading these things up. Let's load up bike number 2. Seems to lift them absolutely effortlessly. So that's definitely awesome. You guys have been asking me for some longer videos in the comment section. So that's exactly what I'm doing, man. I'm trying to get some more YouTube videos going for you guys. If you would do me a huge favor, like and subscribe. Comment below, man, whatever you want to see me do. If you like these projects that I'm doing, if you like some of the goofier builds, something like this that I'm working on right now, you guys will see that hopefully in the future if it all works. Any engagement with the videos, guys, I appreciate all of it. Thank you all. So I got to weld up 2 more of these types of skates because I didn't know if this was going to work, so I only built 2. Looks like it's going to work good, so I'm going to build 2 more. And hopefully I have enough room to stack 4 bikes on there. If not, 3 is cool too, but 4 would be awesome because that's how many bikes I have, and I'd love to have them all up on the wall and off the floor. You gotta just love that when a plan comes together. Got all 4 of those bad boys up off the ground. That one's just high enough off the ground. That's all I need. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and tighten up the cables between them and kind of tighten everything up. And then maybe I can have some room under here or add another bike. But I mean, I don't have a lot, you know, just a few inches here. But my world, a few inches, you know, it does a lot. Very happy with the results of this thing. However, I have one more thing I want to do, make it a little bit more my style. I'm gonna throw some lights on there and really kind of finish it off. There you have it, guys. It's complete. Got the lights on there. Turned out pretty cool. Even got all the wiring and stuff tucked up. The remote's back there, so I can just put them up or take them down whenever I want. It's cool because now they'll be out of my way. They're kind of a showpiece as well with the lights. I don't know, kind of cool looking rack. It's kind of cool to see this thing come together and actually work. And it was relatively cheap. The majority of the stuff I just had laying around. So I'll put a list together of everything that I used and the price of everything because it's pretty handy. And it doesn't have to be dirt bikes, guys. You could put other stuff on there. Like you could put storage bins on there. You could do whatever you want. Pretty cool if you ask me. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And thanks for watching this video. Peace.